Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ratnawati. I want to explain about the content analysis of teachers' books entitled Teaching Skills by Education. In these contents, any 7 textbook evaluation criteria, there are objectives and approaches, and then design on an organization. And the third is language content, and then skills, topics, methodology, and practical consideration. Before we evaluate this teacher's book, we have to know what the definition of teacher's book. Teacher's book is a book used by teachers as a guide in the learning process. The use of teachers' books can be beneficial as long as they are used properly. So teachers should be able to choose the best teachers' books that teachers need for their students. And the first criteria is objectives and approaches. The purpose of this book is to help teach English to students, and there is also objective learning in each section. The social function is also applied in this book. That is how the teacher manage students in the classroom. But in this book, it shows the basic competence that must be achieved in learning English. And this book displays various styles and ways of teaching English. And the second criteria is design and organization. In the teacher's book about teaching English, teaching skills, the total content of this book is incomplete because there are no cassettes or audio in this teacher's books. But this book contains how the teacher conveys material to students through group divisions so that each group can find its findings in learning English in class. Next is language content. This teacher's books doesn't meet this criteria because vocabulary is not the main part of a lesson in this teacher's book. The essence of this teacher's book is in terms of organizing learning in the classroom. In these skills, teacher's handbook, it covers all 4 skills that the teachers will teach to students, and each chapter there is a guide on how the teacher organized the class to do some skills in English. And next is topics. In this teacher's book, the topics presented in the book contain elements of Indonesian culture, so teacher can relate it to their own culture. Next is methodology. According to Chinese Word 1995, English textbook must meet 3 criteria in terms of methodology. The first is technique used to present or practice the new language material must be suitable for students. And the second is communicative skills must be developed in textbooks. And the last is the material included in the textbooks must provide help students about learning abilities and learning strategies. And this teacher's book has met these three criteria and is suitable for teachers to teach English. And the last is practical considerations. English textbooks must meet two criteria in terms of practical considerations. First is the entire cost of textbook packages represents good value for money. And the second is textbooks must be strong and durable. These teachers' books meets both criteria in terms of practical consideration. Okay, the summary for this teacher's handbook. Overall, this book has been considered good and suitable for use by teachers to guide the learning process in the classroom and to support students' books so that the teachers can know more about what instructions are in the students' books. Okay, I think that's all for me. Thank you so much for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.